What's up, collective? It's Elle. This is going to be just a general collective reading, whatever signs come out. I've got my notepad out here so I can take notes in regards to that for the title of the reading. I'm looking at this thing and it says, I love you randomly just now as I was speaking that. So I do love you. Keep that in mind. And also somebody could be thinking of you. All right. There could be love here in a situation, or it could be surrounding a situation involving love. I was also getting the energy too before I started the reading when I was meditating and praying on the energy and just thinking, or I was picking up the energy of somebody also like being careful, not being paranoid, but needing to trust your intuition in regards to love, a situation in regards to love, something about the month of April being significant. So if that means a sign, the month, astrology, whatever, however that makes sense for you in your life, there's something about Scorpio, Pisces energy in April. Taurus too, whatever it could, however that resonates in your life, even if it's just something about that sign in your astrological chart, the placements, however that's going to make sense for you. The energy of love and the energy of needing to be like, use your discernment in regards to people that love you, okay, or showing up in your life in some sort of an energy in regards to love, whether it's true love or false love, right? For some of you, there's some sort of nostalgic energy, or I'm getting the energy of somebody wanting you to, it's like, it's a way to manipulate energy, you know, wanting you to feel some sort of an emotion, bring some sort of an emotion up from the past. So somebody could be keep these energies in mind. So maybe that's going to be energetically specific in that sense, or something like that, right? But using something from the past, energy from the past, some sort of situation, people, place, or thing. It's giving me more of just like the energy from the past, right? So memories, something like that, in order to achieve some sort of response or reaction or something. I don't know. It's almost giving me wanting you to feel like playing on your heartstrings, right? You know, in regards to your emotions, in regards to a situation where you need to be logically thinking about it instead of that. Like somebody could be trying to use your feelings or emotions in a situation as a weapon. And if it's not that, it's just needing to use your discernment in that regard. Now, obviously, don't be mean or hateful or cold or, you know, always, you know, people will show you anyway, again, by behavior and the things that they do. Even if it's not the truth, it's going to be energy and body language and all sorts of other things that you just really have to be observant in regards to, period, right? So that's going to make sense for someone here. So I'm going to go ahead and say my prayer. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please help me provide Scorpio or whoever. We've got Pisces, Scorpio energy. I'm going to go with Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. When I split the deck, what other signs are coming out right away? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the energy of somebody wanted you to be in confusion or wanted you to feel confused about something when you're not, and that's okay. I feel like whatever this is, you're just going to want to move forward in that energy. Like, I see it, I understand it, it is what it is, but that's how I'm going to see it and understand it. You want me to be confused about something I'm not, so I'm going to acknowledge it and move forward and just keep it in the back of your mind, or whenever you need to pull that energy out, like I see that for what it is. So with the Knight of Swords, that's also for me to hear, pay attention to what I was talking about, your intuition, in that regard. Okay. What other messages do I have for Scorpio? Or, sorry, I'm so used to saying Scorpio. This is collective, for the collective. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please help me provide the collective energy for this reading with any messages you would like for them to receive. Also protect me with your white light of protection through the tarot. Archangel Michael, please block any negative energy being sent our way. Send it back into the universe, into nothingness. Amen. Amen. send it back with consciousness, awareness. Okay, twice now. Some of you are even, if there's something here, and this is, I just looked straight to the book as soon as I was looking at this card. There could be something that you're experiencing. Usually when the High Priestess comes out heavy, no shocker, you're a water sign, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Taurus energies are also, in my personal experience, Leos too, and Sun energy is here too, so that makes sense. Very psychic energies, right? Just my personal experience with people that I've met in regards to astrology, just like sun signs and those specific placements tend to be a little bit more psychic or more in touch with energy and understanding it in some way, shape, or form. I feel like the gifts are different if we're speaking in that sense. So I feel like with this message that there's something here about your intuition that's important, right? Understanding that, you know, things that you're feeling, whatever, seeing, understanding, like whatever this is, it's the energy of an understanding. Also tapping into a more feminine energy, even if you're masculine, understanding that we have both, we embody both, that the need to have a balance with both is also really important. And for me, especially, you know, I don't know, there could, you might, if you've been to, I've been experiencing this in my own personal life, whether it's circumstantial or, just what you're going through in life, being too stuck in the energy of a masculine energy, right? And I don't want to have to be stepping out in a masculine, I'm a very feminine woman. So for me to be stuck in a very masculine energy all the time, it's uncomfortable after a while. It makes me feel frustrated, right? So there's this, that makes sense to me. It's like understanding, okay, it could even just be energy here, understanding what energies in regards to life situations might make me or place me in this vibration or make me feel this way, or however that makes sense, right? So there's something about stability and energy here, and also financial stability, right? So being important, because this is a change where there's been some sort of energetic setback, delay, pause, whatever it might be. This is a change, right? So I'm very positive. Tell me more for Scorpio. Also, guys, if you watch me, you know, I am doing personal readings again. This is my gig while I'm in school, finishing my degree. I'm also... we do have a GoFundMe link right now in the description box below. We've had one heck of a journey, if you know, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet. The description box is going to, or the GoFundMe is going to have more of a description of why, if you don't already know. We're going to create a better GoFundMe description as well as a video. We just haven't had time to do it yet. Me and my daughter were talking about it yesterday, so it's more of a personal kind of thing that you can share if you'd like to help our family, and it's just to help us find somewhere safe, find somewhere stable, to have the chance to really grow and heal through a lot of what we've been through in our life in regards to trauma, you know, separation from family, and just different things that have affected us in ways that have been very hard, and we're very understanding and understand that, you know, everybody has problems and stuff, and the world is messed up right now. We aren't the only ones, right? But also that, you know, we don't have the love and support that some people do, and we're very grateful for the love and support that we've been shown here. And we would like to get to a place, or I would like to get to a place also in my personal life, where I can start to give back more as a person as well, and on my platform and my life. And so I feel like the changes that we're making are very beneficial, fingers crossed, and moving, or will be, for our life. And so any love and support right now, if you've watched me struggle, this is hopefully, you know, help us find a path of peace and justice through peace, right? To where we can grow as our family, and continue to hopefully grow in regards to being a healthy human, and you know, surviving cancer for as many years as possible, right? As long as I can, you know, be here for my child and helping her build a future. So that's there. If you watch me, you know we've been through it. The GoFundMe link is in the description box below. All right, so thank you to anybody that has and continues to show us love and support. Thank you just for the good vibes, the prayers, all that stuff is energy, and it's also important, and I'm very grateful. All right, enough of that. So if any of this also seems like your story and you do want a personal reading, that information is going to be in the description box below. Again, there's some energy here. It's, yeah, where you've been dealing with interference. There's some sort of a balance that needs to be, it's a recognition of, I feel like, whatever the interference might have been in your life, there needs to be a recognition of, I see what this is, I understand what this is, we're not moving in this direction anymore, so there it is, right? So there's the balance of, with the Three of Swords. What other message do I have for Scorpio? The Ten of Pentacles. All right, so with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, you're moving in the right direction. It's already here. So I feel like this is just your cue to pay attention. Yeah, especially like keep an eye out for things that are putting you in a stressful energy. Even if it's an emotional trigger or emotion, you're going to recognize some sort of pattern here that it's almost kind of redundant or almost kind of silly or something where it's just, you know, it's whatever you've been through. It could even, you could have been through some sort of a spiritual awakening recently where you're experiencing something, and you know, there's that aha moment, right? You're like, oh, aha, right? Aha, I get it, right? So moving forward, Scorpio, I do feel like you're, whatever this stressful energy might be, it could be challenging, or it has been challenging, but there's also the energy of, you know, being able to step into more of, you know, taking your power back, more in a authoritative energy with the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Also, you know, moving towards success. There's financial independence. You could even be connecting. Look, there's the King of Cups. And we're talking about you stepping into a more feminine energy. So a masculine here, or, you know, again, a feminine can be in a masculine energy. It's just the energy of the card, right? So, however we're speaking in this dynamic, it's also, a romantic energy, usually with the King. For me, I take it more romantic with the Cups, as opposed to other types of energy. With the 10 of Pentacles too, it's almost like partnering up, or not almost, it is, there's the energy of partnering up with, you know, someone here in an energy where there is long-term commitment, or the potential for somebody being in an emotionally available for whoever, you know. So you could have stepped out of cycles in your life where you've been in situations where, look, the 8 of Swords, stuck in obsession, right? Somebody's not emotionally available, so you're sitting here trying to figure out, well, why, you know, why am I on this hamster wheel? Why is this happening? Why, you know, why am I continuing to show up in a situation where there is no emotional availability, when I'm taking breadcrumbs, when I'm feeling like crap about myself, when I'm projecting energy towards other people because I'm angry about what's going on over here, right? There's something here again with the Pope here coming out as well, where there is a recognition in regards to a spiritual awakening in that sense for someone here, in regards to emotion tied to something, it seems like. So maybe the understanding, yeah, good news is coming your way about, you know, why that was important to go through a certain situation, to why it was important to let go of a past situation in some regard as well. Tell me more about the Knave of Cups. Queen of Cups, or Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are getting information here about a Queen of Coins in reverse, or news about a Queen of Coins in reverse. What is this? 2 of Swords. If you were dealing with somebody here, and this is sort of an it is an ungrounded energy when you're talking about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That is, and it could be a perspective shift for whoever this is. The number 22 could be significant with the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords coming out. There's a level of control. It does feel like a decision was made in some regard where there was some ungrounded energy here. It could just be in news in regards to, what's the King of Pentacles? If there was something, an illusion created with somebody's work or something like that, there's some sort of news here where something was recognized in that regard, whatever that might have been. And that could just be like a side note here. Again, yeah. There could be some sort of energy here. If there was something here in some sort of environment, there could also be some sort of compensation. You know, like if somebody recognized something that happened within a company, and it could even be before like you do or you did or something. There could even be I don't want to say a payout, but it seems like, or you know, it's almost like offering some sort of an apology, or something like that. Yeah, if there was negative. So this is only negative energy, or it could even just be like understanding to redistribute some sort of energy here. Yeah, that's going to be a surprise for you. For some of you, it's just, you're free from it, whatever this is. But it does seem like there's this energy of needing to redistribute energy from some sort. It could even just be residual energy, you know. That feels like that sometimes too. And it could just be because of an environment or something like that. You do have family support or support around you. And it could even be, again, romantic support and then connections or people around this person. I can also take that as that too. So there is some level of love and support here. And if it's new support or something like that, for some of you, there's also support with this person. Star card energy. And the Four of Wands. So for some of you, there's definitely some sort of a Queen of Pentacles energy situation where, again, you've changed some kind of cycle, or you've been guided to, or you're being guided to. You are being guided to. And it's really, it's honestly, again, a lot of shifts or a lot of things, like if you've been working on yourself and doing things in your life where you're trying to just again, get some type of a new, opportunity, new, sorry, y'all. There's a tower. Some of you just been through a tower, which is totally good. But, you know, being happy after you've been through a tower. I keep getting the Nine of Cups every time I pull energy for just in general, right? So, Eight of Swords. So, also, you've got things that are going to be moving fast for you, and because of that, there's the Eight of Swords with the Chariot too. So also, like, don't get too stuck in your head about some things, because there's a lot going on here that's going to be fast moving, whatever this is for you in your life, with the Chariot being there, and it has to do with work that you're going to really need to focus on. And almost like 888 could be significant here too, because we have Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords with the Chariot, and then the Eight of Pentacles. Don't get too caught up in the past, whatever this energy is. Yeah, with the King of Wands, I do feel like you're stepping into more confident energy, male or female, that allows you to, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's giving me a very balanced, confident energy that's really fun. That even though you could even be facing some negative energy, it's going to be really easy for you to, almost for it to like bounce right off you, is what it's giving me. And there's also some sort of news, and it could even be just some sort of new connection is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's going to surprise you. I keep getting this. So there's some sort of new connection for some of you that's surprising in some way, shape, or form. This is a soulmate. It keeps coming out. Could even be a twin flame situation for some, not everyone, but it's like that, as corny as it sounds, you were supposed to be together, you know, at some point in time in your lifetime. So with, for whatever reason, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, even if it's just to write, you know, a sweet love song, Scorpio, I don't know, you know, it's your life. So with the Three of Wands, there's freedom. So there's just an understanding. It could even be, again, I get it too, having to navigate through life situations where you've been through hard things, hard times, and, you know, even struggling with things like PTSD, and especially if you've been through traumatic things like physical, domestic abuse or stuff, you know, or things that have been traumatizing. There is this energy or element of, it does give me the vibe of somebody also understanding what this might feel like. And there's some sort of, and it doesn't give me trauma bonding. It actually gives me like the vibe of somebody helping also someone heal that understands whatever this is. Because you've got the Ten of Swords there. So it's almost, it's giving me the vibe next to the Four of Wands of somebody that knows, yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, also how to help heal, or also what this feels like, whatever the Ten of Swords was. Yep. New cycle, Scorpio. Whoever, a lot of them, I'm just used to saying Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I just feel like this is going to be whoever this is resonating for in this regard, a romantic energy, yeah, good news. It's going to bring a lot of like just the energy of the vibration the two of you have together. Together, you're just going to bring a lot of good energy around you together, period. Okay, I like that, whoever this is for. 10 of Pentacles. Again, that's the potential to build together. Legacy, you know, family, yeah, 6 of Swords. And the 2 of Wands, stepping away from, so again, also you could even be helping one another step away from, if you come from some sort of a similar background where there's been some sort of energy that's, you know, it's building generational wealth. Maybe you're the first person in your family that's been able to, you know, build or attain a certain level of wealth, or that's the way or the direction that you're moving. I do feel like there's something similar in that sense where you're both achieving something that may be the first time on both sides in that sense, or just moving towards something like that with the 2 of Swords and being, you know, like very matter, like these are our goals. And this is why we're moving in this way, whatever, right? However that makes sense for you, that's there. I like that, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, pretty much everybody, right? So again, we all have so many different placements in our charts and signs. So whatever you resonate the most with right now, with whatever it is that you follow in regards to astrology too, that could make sense for you somehow, right? So the Elephant, for some of you, there's definitely been some sort of an element of the element in the room in some regard as well. There's a long journey, either physical or mental, that it's going to leave you wiser at the end. For some of you, whoever this is for, you definitely, again, it's like that thing that you're like, oh yeah, okay, right, something's going to make sense to you. There is some sort of a sincere wish being granted with a needle and thread. There's something here, again, you could be creating something, making something, sewing. You could like to sew or make, I don't know, I'm just seeing somebody designing or doing something with clothes here too. There's also something here with money. And a path with money is waiting for you to find it. And ring. Look, I'm telling you, whoever you're linking up with, whoever this is for, the potential of commitment or it being serious in a good way with money and the ring here is good. It says the marriage will take place either romantic or in business, maybe both. All right. So I hope this message is helpful. For those of you that are still helpful or hopeful about life, love, and all the positive things out there in the world still. Dealings with or a relationship with a younger man. For some of you, this could be with somebody that there is some sort of an age difference with you. You could be older than this person if you're a feminine and this is a masculine, or same sex, whatever. Or you could be, yeah, you could be dealing with someone that's younger than you, or you could be the younger man. Take it however it resonates. The most difficult part of a situation is over with the rainbow. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope this message was helpful. Until next time, lots of love and light. And if you'd like a personal reading, that information is also going to be in the description box below. If you'd like to donate, that also is going to be in the description box below, our GoFundMe link. Right now, we need all the love and support we can get. We are having to move. And figure out a more stable situation for us. We've been through months of struggling, and the place that we've moved is being foreclosed on. So we have a GoFundMe link in the description box below. Yay. All right. Somebody can't let someone go. These are my... We got feels still, or something like that, or just do cards, right? The Burning Heart Love Oracle. They will never compare to you. So there's somebody here, and I also wish you were here with me. So somebody's definitely got you on their mind, or they could be comparing you to someone else in some way, shape, or form. And maybe somebody just never compares, you know, that's there. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. So there's also something here for some of you where there could be someone's energy or some sort of connection here where, you know, if you met this person and there was some sort of, I don't know, interaction between the two of you or something, maybe this person didn't show interest in you or something. But I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to in this regard, this person had things going on in their life. They might have been going through like a very toxic phase or something in their life where there could be a comeback around or connect. This person's different, whoever that is. Yeah, they think about you, whoever this is. They think about you a lot. Okay, one more message. I know that we have a soul connection. Yeah, so for some of you, there could just be some sort of a soul connection, that there's recognition in that regard, right? So I love you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, lots of love and light. Bye.